start off if anybody has questions.
I have a question I don't think got answered, and you've talked about it before, but just how do you connect the little icons for Instagram and all those on the front page with your own Instagram? Where's the information I can follow,
Yeah, let's go over those. I'm going to close a couple of windows because my computer Zoom is acting a little slow.
And there are new ones that are coming, threads and some of those, and I don't know if we have little icons for them or
Blue
not.
sky.
Yeah, we don't unfortunately have icons for those
Okay.
at this point. There are different sets of social media icons.
Yeah,
So
like those right there.
these here are actually to share out your content. So say like the home page here, if I click any one of these icons, then it allows me to post on Facebook, Twitter, LinkedIn, or send via email the URL of the page that I'm looking at. So that's what the share buttons are for on the right.
So if you click on it, but you have to have an account?
You technically do for the social media accounts because you'll be prompted. Whoops, sorry. You'll be prompted to log in. So it
Because
opens
we
up a
do
new
have
little
some.
window.
I clicked on them. I tried to figure out if they were connected to something, and it didn't seem to do anything. So
When I clicked on mine, as I told the group earlier, it took me to my Facebook
personal.
page. Not that I do anything, my personal one. But
Oh,
I have a problem because I'm being told by both of the administrators, or actually three people that were involved, that they don't have the, I don't know, original password or something. So I don't know what, at this point that I can do anything. I've
If
got
you're
too much
trying to,
worry about.
yeah, it's all about what social media account you're logged into when you click one of these buttons. If you were trying to have it post to your league's Facebook page or
Right.
Twitter, then you would have to be logged into that account.
But I can't because they don't know how to give me permission apparently, which does not make sense.
Yeah.
okay. I see that.
So
Because
these are, as far as the functionality goes, these are for
Yeah.
sharing out. The
Okay.
ones that control your what you would enter for your own league's social media accounts would be in your footer. And those
Okay.
are controlled through the homepage. I could show you that.
So that's like
So
if
that's
people from the league, if from someone from our league was looking at our website, they'd say, "Oh, I wonder if there's a Facebook," and then they would go to the bottom and look.
Yeah, because we do have Instagram and Facebook. And you can remove anything that's there that
you don't want to display. Yeah, the four options right now, let me go ahead and show you where they are in the homepage. So the display in the footer, but to manage them, we go to a new draft of the homepage. I'm gonna scroll all the way down. It's going to be under league contact information. Scroll a bit more, and it's social links for footer. So right now the four options are Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and YouTube. So if you don't have something entered there, then it won't display. That's why I didn't have a Twitter button a second ago. But be sure that you enter the right URL because what this field does, it just recognizes that it is a proper URL. It won't, reject it if you put a Facebook instead of Twitter in this field. Just make sure, you double check what you've entered, and then I'll publish it to show that the Twitter button will be added. I'm just going to jump down to the bottom. So now we have all four in use. And if I click that, then it's just taking me to the home page of X instead of directly to my account since I didn't use that URL.
Thank you.
Yeah, the thing that helped me, Judy, was sharing out. What that means is like I'd put it on my own personal Facebook page. Check out the League of Women Voters, Dearborn Heights, Facebook page.
Yeah, and I think also
Facebook
too, like,
person too, so I can do that. I
Mhm.
can log into the Facebook page, the league's Facebook page.
and then use this as a way to share directly
Okay.
from your website.
Okay.
I feel like it probably makes more sense when it's like content like this. Yes, definitely. Jennifer's example, you could just share the homepage. But oftentimes if you're reading through something that you enjoyed, that's where we usually assume folks are coming up to share that out.
Okay.
But you can do that
That's
from any
helpful.
page.
Yeah. And I
On
wanted
our
to do
website.
it from events, but I can't.
We have a scholarship program that I'd like to share out. So, I mean, I have, but it'd be better through our webpage.
Yeah. Any content. So I'm not sure why the events weren't allowing you, because this is an event here and it'll have the same buttons to share out if that's what you're looking for.
Right, but Mary Jo can't get into it because
Oh, gotcha. For the Facebook account issue.
it's a personal issue.
I mean, I understand it though, because of Facebook issue, for some reason, Facebook issue and league kind of go together. We often see like our leagues experiencing their pages getting closed down. So I know that Facebook issues, we don't get along with them, but they often find us. Connie or Judy, did you have a follow-up?
Say about the Facebook, I've heard so many people say we don't remember the password. We developed a page with nothing but our passwords, and we have it in a Google Drive that the board executive team knows what that drive is, so they can get in there and update it. And they're assigned the responsibility to update it on an annual basis, because nothing worse than not having the passwords.
Yeah, and this is a good policy. You always got to have them on
Yeah.
hand somewhere. Thanks, Judy. All right, go for
Yes,
it.
we do.
Okay.
But not
Sorry,
that one.
Connie.
Go for it,
It's
Connie.
always a challenge. Sorry.
No worries.
So I'm League of Women Voters of Alachua County in Florida. And on our donate page, we have a PayPal link and it opens in the same window and tab. And I would like to get it to open in a different window and tab, but it's buried in the HTML code that existed before I took over. So I was hoping you might be able to help me with that. So it's right there on the side, on the left-hand side. Oh yeah, that's it.
The PayPal button is what you'd like to have in a new tab.
Yes, please. At
Okay.
least, so when you click on it, it opens in a new tab or a new window.
So I might have to tinker with it. I don't know if I know the solution right off the bat.
Okay.
One thing that I thought of, but I don't know if it's available to you, because you said it's HTML, right? It's
Yes, if you go
embedded.
into that page, it's buried in a bunch of HTML code.
Okay. Yeah, I don't know right off the bat what, attribute might need to be added, or if that's, possible to just manually add it. The other thing I was thinking of was, if you happen to have a link to this page that it's leading to, I'm not sure if this would be the exact one to use. But if you had a URL, then instead of the embedded option, you could have like your own donate button image and link that.
See, I think this somehow pulls in, right? I don't know. Maybe it
Pulls in
doesn't.
some
I was
data.
thinking of the menu, the old membership form. Maybe this doesn't do that. So I can check into that.
But I will definitely take a look offline and
Okay.
see if there's any, easy way to just plop something into the code.
Can't you just go back and, excuse me, edit it? Change it from HTML to WYSIWYG, then open up the image and select the advanced tab and say, open a new window? And then
No,
save it
only
back?
because it's embed code. You wouldn't be able to edit it through the
Okay.
WYSIWYG. Yeah.
All right.
But yeah,
Well, you could always do it, make a new button.
Yeah.
I think it's the content it's pulling in for PayPal. And I don't, maybe if I just take that link and try plugging it into another browser and it works, then I can certainly do that.
the other way too is if you go through PayPal, you might be able to copy a link directly from PayPal for that button or page. And then you'll be a little bit more certain of it working every time. So I'm just going to take a look real quick. So yeah, right off the bat, I'm not sure what could be plugged in there to change it up. But I've made a note to check that out after the session today.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Will you share with us?
Yeah. I can, Connie, are you in the Google group? Okay, because
I am.
I'll post it there.
Okay, great.
Thank you.
No problem. Okay. Any other questions?
I had just two simple ones.
Yeah, go for it, Mary
Do you
Jo.
want to go to my page, our page?
For sure.
You can take full ownership, Mary Jo.
No, it works both ways, trust me, right? So, okay, I think it was this one. Is that the
Which one?
save one? There's one about save.
Yes, tell your members of Congress to oppose
Oh,
the
okay.
setback.
So I wanted to add an article to that from the Brennan Center, but I don't know how to do 2 lines if I can. I don't even know if I can.
Oh, I see what you're saying. To the slide?
Two links to the slide. Yeah.
I feel like we've tested this one and you're not able to.
I couldn't remember.
Let me see. I'm going to just take a quick detour to one of our demo sites to test it.
Okay.
Yeah, there's the, you know, link field and then the caption field. And technically you could add a link to the, to both, but I don't know if it will actually have two separate links. It might just be both text and then one link. So let me see, learn about the league. We'll play with that one. So let me just narrow this down. All right. So learn about the league. I have the slideshow link already there. And then let's link some other text. All right. So I have cavotes.org here, and then up here is a MyLO page. I'm just quickly publishing that so we can test it. All right. Oh, it does have two separate links. We obviously see it pushes it down quite a bit.
Yeah.
But as far as the links are, are active here. The other way to click is anywhere on the slide image itself, correct?
Oh, I didn't know that.
That is also part of it. But so we have two links here, and the link that I see when I'm hovering around the rest of the slide is the slideshow link. So that might be worth noting if you are trying to have two separate.
What do you mean the slideshow link? You've got 2 links.
Let me show you the fields
Okay.
again.
All right.
Let's see if I can just back up. Okay. So this field is called slideshow link and then slideshow caption. So I've entered a link into the slideshow caption, but I'm also separately using the slideshow link. And this is what takes priority when I'm hovering over the rest of the slideshow item.
Yeah.
That's the link that will pop up. So you can have more than one link, but it's just worth noting that if they aren't directly clicking on that other link, they're
don't care.
likely.
Yeah, I don't care about that. So so the slideshow caption. So then, I guess I've never done anything there. I thought, what do you mean? The caption is what I already put in the caption. But what you're saying is, this is how you would add a link. Well, can you go back up and see? Let me see what it actually looks.
Yeah.
I have another question before you, well, or after you. With links, some other text, what if you get space, 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 and then said, plus this other text? And link that to something too. So could you have a single line?
Like having multiple
With,
lines?
yeah, a single line with two.
Yes. The slideshow caption is like think of it like the body of any other page.
Okay.
You're able to put any kind of formatting. You could have as many links as you want. I don't think there's even a limit here as to how much text you can have. Obviously, the more you have, the more it obscures your image. But yeah, the slideshow caption can have any and as much formatting as you need. The
So
slideshow link up.
Mary Jo could have read about us to learn more and have the node as the and
Yeah.
have it all as the caption.
So let me show again what it looks like now, and then I'll recreate what you have or what you just said. So coming back again, right now I have, obviously we are required to have the title, learn about the league. The caption displays right under the title, which is link some, and then other text is hyperlinked.
Where's
And
I'm sorry, when I think of caption, I think of an image with whatever, with something written underneath it that describes.
this is it highlighted right now. So this is just how it works for the slideshow. If it may be different from what you're used to, but the title is at the top. If you have a caption, it squeezes in right under the title. And again, it doesn't have to be hyperlinked or not. It can, but the slideshow link is always going to be hyperlinked entirely.
Of
So
course.
that will be, if you didn't have a caption, it would be, obviously right under the title. But the thing, whoops, the other thing too about the slideshow link is that link is clickable anywhere else out here. So I'm hovering all around this image. I would still be led to read about us to learn more, the destination of that. So if I change the slideshow item, like how Jennifer said, if we remove what's in the slideshow link area or that field, so we empty that, and instead I hyperlink the text in the slideshow caption. So now we have two separate links there. Same thing, I'm just going to go real quick to publish and save. Let me refresh my home page over here. And then this time we have both separate
Is that better,
links.
Mary Jo?
So hold on, let me finish explaining. Hold on.
Sorry.
The links are there separately, but the biggest difference is that if I click anywhere else in this image, I go nowhere because the slideshow link is not being used.
Oh, okay. Got it.
So that's really the biggest difference.
And I never even knew that you could do that. I hadn't thought about it. So now it like makes a little more sense. Thank you.
Yeah.
And it's not as fat as it was either. The banner.
That is one thing too. The caption text size is a tad bit smaller than the slideshow link text size.
I'll fool around with that when I got time. Yeah. Thank you. And then I think it was last time you were showing us how to do something, and you said something. You used the phrase "paste regular." Did you just mean paste like you always do, or is that a distinction?
The other, let me see, can I find a place where I can paste? There we go. So paste regular as opposed to paste as plain text. The difference was that I think we were copying from one MyLO page to another, and we wanted to make sure the formatting stayed the same. So yeah, just avoiding paste as plain text because then it will strip it.
Why would people do paste with plain text? I've never tried that.
if they are trying to make sure that the formatting doesn't get wonky, especially if they're copying from a Word document, sometimes pasting into MyLO is not a clear translation.
Ah.
So pasting as plain text strips away the formatting, gives you all the text, and then you can freely
Oh,
format in MyLO.
would it be like using Notepad when you say free of
Yeah,
format?
yeah. Same like if,
Oh.
yeah, when you paste or copy from a Word
Oh.
doc and you paste into a WordPad, it is pasting as plain text there.
Well, thank you. Thank you.
Yeah.
And then I don't know why I have this because I don't think it's a big deal, and I think we've talked about it, but I was just noticing with an event I did earlier that I didn't have to, there was an email address, and I didn't have to enter that. It just, came through, which I'm sure a lot of things do. They, link a website or an email. Anyway,
Mhm.
just maybe for somebody new that thought they had to do that, but anyway.
Maybe the contact, was it the contact information that was filled in for the event?
No, it was just something I had pasted regularly from somebody's, the Congresswoman's website probably, and she had a phone number there, and I would, I think I must have remembered that I didn't have to insert it, as a link or anything, and it did show up.
Gotcha, gotcha. Yeah. So if you type in or paste in an email address, and in WYSIWYG, it looks not hyperlinked. Once you save it, it will automatically hyperlink. Yes, that
Yeah,
is,
so it's a little time saver. Yeah,
a little convenience there.
yeah. Thank you.
Awesome. All right. Any other questions?
I have one. I'm from the Harrisburg League in Ohio. And on our membership page, I set up a table, but for the life of me, I cannot get the colors to change. I can find the color wheel, I can pick it, but I'm not able to change the colors.
Okay.
And go to our membership or our join page.
Okay. Let me first masquerade as you and then I'll head over there. Is there a space? No. Is your username your full name?
It's Deborah Greenlee Gorman.
Okay. Thank you. I see it there.
I saw it flash by.
Okay, and you said join.
Uh-huh.
Let's first check out the table. Oh, is it not in there yet?
It is. There, the three yellow lines where it says join the league today, renew your membership and access your member portal. That is a table.
That is looking like the notice formatting. So that might be why you weren't able to find the color.
Okay. I didn't know I knew how to do a notice.
Up here.
Ah.
So to take it off, first highlight, the whole thing. And then right under styles, notice is, oh, it didn't come off. Let's see. Okay, the eraser did it. So again, whoops. Highlight the whole thing and hit the eraser. So it is a table. Not able to get this last notice off. Let's see. Nope. Oops. Let's see if I have to do it in the HTML.
Well, and maybe that's okay. Maybe yellow is fine for the third.
Okay.
What I wanted to do was do like three separate
colors. Okay. So let me show you. I'll change one of these at the very least, and then you can, play with it from there. So place your cursor in one of those rows and then either row properties or cell properties. And we go to advanced. The background color, if you know it, you can just, you know, type it in, or there's a picker.
Mhm.
And I'll choose something light so it's not obscuring your text below it. So we select it, update. We're able to see it here, but the thing about tables, when we change the color, we do have to set it to full HTML. And the other thing too, if we want to come back in and make edits, that color setting, it won't be remembered. So that's the another kind of annoying thing. If you are going to come back to this body and say, oh, I need to actually, you know, add some text here or there or change some formatting, it's always easier to do so in WYSIWYG. So the moment you change it to WYSIWYG, that's when the color does fall off. And even if you change it back to full HTML after and save again, that color that we initially chose won't be remembered. So that's the steps on how to do it, and the kind of a warning about it. If you wanted to make sure that you can prevent that color from falling off, if you use the body with embed code section and add additional formatted text boxes, you can isolate this table in just its own paragraph box so that any edits you need to make to the rest of the page, you won't have to worry about the color fading away. But once you know, if you need to update a link or update the text in the table, that's when you do have to remember, okay, I have to set the color once again.
Okay, then just leave it the way,
Okay.
or if you can, just leave it the way I had it, and I'll go in and, okay, I see what you're saying about the notice now.
Okay.
I got that. So,
Okay,
okay,
so
well, let
I
me
won't save
see.
anything.
All right.
If she just wanted to make it, I don't know, maybe, well, that looks nice, a little more attractive. She could use a button, but actually I think that looks good, looks better than it
Very
did when we were
clear.
working on it.
Okay, leave it. It's good. All right, thank
The
you.
easier, the better. Yeah, no problem. All right. Any other questions? And for any folks that got here a little later, I apologize. I said at the top of the session that there was a mix-up with our staff double booking. So that was the change, or the reason for the change for today's meeting. If there's any further change to the link that we use, I'll let everybody know in the Google group, but I'm hoping that we'll still be able to use the recurring meeting link since that's easy to rely on.
Well, I'm guessing everybody must be doing okay of the ones that are here in terms of our MyLO join page and all that kind of stuff. So that's good.
I still have a problem. The last time that we talked, so when I go into our portal and I click the it says website editor, and yours were coming up. It was going back to your website. Mine still comes up and says something like, you know, you don't have a website, sign up here or something. And I've checked my because you showed me where in our profile that our
Oh, I have
website
a
address
website.
should be, and it's correct. So that is one thing that I have not been able. I have submitted a jot form to it.
Oh, you did? Okay.
Yeah.
Huh. And is that not listed as an issue that they're working on or that they know of?
So yesterday on that office hours call, which
With
was
the mean
kind of
girls all.
wild. I don't know if any of you were in on that, but they said something about that some of the websites, and I think this was listed in the portal updates about where there's the double HTTPS was showing
Yeah.
up,
Yeah.
but mine is not showing up like that. So I'm not sure. I know they're inundated,
Oh,
and
I
it's
see.
not the biggest deal I mean, people can obviously get to, if you're a member or if you just joined, you already know how to get to our website, but.
Right. Yeah. I don't think that there's much, unfortunately, that we can do. You've done all the right things because you've submitted the support, form for it.
Right.
So,
Yeah.
I just think they're overwhelmed.
They are. They are.
yeah.
Hi, this is
Yes.
Ingy. Have you covered or can you send me directions on how to change the built-in button that is on our website? Oh,
Yeah.
okay, actually, I've got two things.
Mhm.
I'm from the League of Women Voters of Hudson, Ohio.
Mhm.
Automatically, there appeared a button called
The one at the top.
join the portal, about the portal,
Uh-huh.
just like the one we see up there for Perrysburg. When I go on my phone, I don't see that.
Right. Yeah, it is only available in landscape mode, just because the physical space of the login bar is not big enough for a button to be visible there. But if you turn your phone sideways, it does appear.
Oh, okay. All right, I'll check that out.
Um,
All right. And then the other question I had is, there's like built-in buttons on the left side of the page that say, like donate and stuff like that. How do I change those?
so the donate button can't be changed. We will be working soon on updating the image that it uses. But if your site uses this red and blue theme, then that
Yes,
is built in, the donate button.
I can't get rid of that
Unfortunately not.
because the donate information is not correct right now, correct? Because you're going to donate through US.
No,
No, donations are still through your league.
If you only want to donate to our local league.
Correct. Yeah, that process doesn't need to change. When it comes to donations at the same time as membership, I think that's where the
Because I
new
noticed
policy
in
takes
some of the
over.
samples that you gave for the membership pages that there was stuff about donating.
Mhm.
People often do donate at the same time as membership, but that does not take away from if you have your own donation process, you maintain that within your league.
All right, so if you donate through the portal for the US portal, you're donating to who?
That I'm not sure. You would have to check out the league management site because I don't know that off the top of my head.
well,
Huh.
you can direct it to the local league. But
And it has that choice?
it has that choice currently. Rumor has
Okay.
it.
Okay.
But
All right.
do you have a 501c3 and a 501c4?
We're both.
Right,
So
so
we tried
they
to
will not,
change it. We
yeah,
were in the process of changing it to all of it to be a 5014, and it cost a ton of money to do that. It cost over $600.
yeah.
We decided
Um,
not to.
well, it depends. So you probably have your membership going in through the 4.
No, it goes to the 3. The only 4 is our education fund.
I think that's reversed. But yeah, okay, so you've got an education fund and a general fund. And is it going into your general fund?
Um, the donation, it,
I-
and I'm not sure, but all I know
Yeah,
is that we
I
tried to
mean,
make it all nonprofit and tax deductible, and we couldn't do it.
no, yeah,
You were able to?
no, because of IRS law.
So what are you?
We're a
5013?
501c3 and a 501c4. So our membership goes through a C4, which is a general fund. And so if someone donates it to the league website, it can't go into our education fund. So we are maintaining both. We prefer that both all funds come in as people wish they,
Yeah. And
direct them.
what league are you with, Jennifer?
Dearborn Heights,
Oh,
Michigan.
Dearborn. Okay. Okay, thank you.
So
You can call me anytime.
All right, great.
So Inge, you said you're from Ohio.
Yes.
So I don't know if your treasurer, there has been, they have set up treasurer's office hours. The Ohio League has, and they're held the first Wednesday of each month. And treasurers, or, you know, the treasurer's committee or the presidents can join that. And
Yeah, I
so,
think our treasurer, she has mentioned that she's been on that.
oh, okay.
But I don't know if she mentioned that she was not as involved in the 401c, 401,
Okay.
whatever.
All right. I was just going to say that might be another
Our
source to
president
get
was
some
working on that and got very frustrated. So I'll check with both of them. Thank you.
I used to live in Aurora, which is
What?
shares a border with Hudson. Yeah.
Are you, you know, the state convention is in Aurora.
You're kidding.
No, I can't believe it's not Columbus, because it's usually Columbus, Ohio, but no, it's in Aurora, right next to Hudson.
I know.
Yeah, May, you
No.
should come.
I used to live there.
Yeah, May 15th or something.
Yeah, I'm in the Michigan League and I live in Massachusetts.
Go figure, go figure.
Okay.
Yeah, but
Can-
I lived in Aurora for over 30 years.
Well, it's changed a lot of building.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Can I go back to somebody,
Yeah.
when they said they weren't on the new portal, the member portal, they went to their website and it didn't show up, and I just went, I logged in and I don't know where to look for that.
You know,
Uh,
mine just appeared. So Amaris, did you do that for us?
Oh.
No, the portal, that we don't have any access to the portal.
Yes, but suddenly on the website, there was a square in the upper left-hand corner that says member portal.
Oh yeah, that we have added.
Okay.
And in case anyone doesn't know, if you want that removed, we can. Oh, the other thing that you had asked me, Ingy, too, was to show you how to work those buttons, the built-in buttons. Let me get to that, and then we could talk a little bit more about the portal.
Because it's
Since
connected
it,
to the website.
huh?
Because it's connected to the website.
Right.
I don't know where to find it.
So like I said, the one in the login bar, that one is set for everybody. If you don't want to have it on your website, you just let us know. But the other buttons are going to be for, if you have a purple and gold site, it would help you to change the destination of your join button. And sorry, my demo site's a little funky right now. Obviously, the typical behavior would be to have just the 2 buttons or a custom one. But for the purple and gold sites, one of the options for the built-in buttons is to change the destination of that join button. And then I actually have the other ones enabled too. The other ones are, you get to control this membership button. I titled it join/renew. And again, you get to choose where that goes to. And
Yeah, how do
then,
I do that? How do I put that in there?
okay,
The
so
join
let me
renew.
show you where those are. I'm in my home page. I started a new draft. I'm scrolling down, quite a ways down. Open up advanced settings and then scroll a bit more, and it's member portal buttons that you're looking for.
Okay, I need to write down what you just showed us. So you start at the home page and then go where?
Home page, a new draft. And
But
let me
don't you
see
have to
if
pick new draft, like new page? Is that what you mean?
It's the general term, new
new
draft.
draft is the name of the button after you go to your home page.
It's at the top.
Under the administrators button.
Yes, new draft there.
Nah, mine does not look like that.
Yours might be, I'm in a purple and gold site. Yours might be
Oh,
red and blue.
okay. All right, so I'll just look for new draft and then what?
Scroll down to advanced settings and open that up.
Okay.
And then scroll from there to member portal buttons.
Okay.
And since you have the red and blue site, you can ignore the third button. I would just suggest turning it off.
Okay.
So then for the other two, add global membership button in sidebar. When you turn this on, it adds the button LWV member portal in the sidebar, and it links directly to the member portal. So just to show you what it looks like, and sorry, this is in the purple and gold. So
Yeah,
your
okay.
button will be yellow, but it will be in the same location in your sidebar.
Okay, and the same thing goes for join renew.
Yeah, but the join renew, you get to control what its title is. So you can, put anything you want. You're just limited to 128 characters, and then the URL have it anything you want as well.
Okay.
And
All
just
right,
make sure
great.
you turn it on for those buttons you do want to see.
Okay, great. I didn't know how to get to those buttons. Thank you.
Yeah. Okay. Any other questions?
Well, so just to get back to mine, I don't know if you want to share the screen
Oh,
or not.
yeah.
You know, it's a little confusing for me because obviously I have more options than, another member who doesn't have any options or other capabilities. I'm just trying to figure out where, as a person going in there, they would see our website. And because I know it's supposed to be part of the information you see.
Gotcha.
Oh,
I
I've not seen that, huh?
From what I remember after I had logged in the first time, there was a button that said league information or something along those
Yeah.
lines. And I'm just
A-
waiting on the email to get to me for my code.
And you
Oh.
have to be in member view.
Well, that's okay. So that's what okay. So let me, so I wonder, oh, shoot, I lost it.
Okay. So
Okay.
here we are. There we go. Okay, it didn't say league information. It just says the name of the league.
Okay,
So
wait.
I go to LWV Sacramento. Let me go back.
Yeah, I
Show
did
you.
that.
So yeah, I see my league's name up in the top right here.
Yeah.
So when I go there, that's where I believe I saw the website button. Yeah.
Oh,
Oh,
I don't get that.
I don't,
But
shoot.
if you have any other leadership roles in chapter spot, you have to select in the upper left the view, whether you're a
Yeah.
league member or whether you're a league admin.
It would be somewhere up here near the logo,
Mhm.
where you
Yes.
would switch between the view. I am just, strictly a member, so that's why I see this already. But if you have admin access, your default view is probably the admin view.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay, I'm back in somehow. So you're saying to click, so right now I'm where it says profile payments, vote 411. So that's obviously advanced. And in the left-hand upper, it says League of Women Voters. Do I click there?
Do you have a drop down next to the logo?
No.
Wait a minute. I'll go in because I'm nosy.
I'm not entirely
Yeah.
sure since I
Oh,
don't have access to that.
Yeah, but I do. Okay. Um, okay. My view says league admin and the drop down says, and that's got one, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 buttons.
Mhm.
And then when I click on league member,
Mm-hmm.
it's got the 3: leadership, league resources, and league website.
And that's in your
And
top, is it near the logo where you're seeing that drop down?
yes, it's to the, um, this is the left, to the left.
So when you say to the left, do you mean on the same page where you've got 9 buttons, like I've got profile payments?
No, okay. If you go, okay, yeah, it says,
When you click on the league name, right?
starting at the right, it's got my name
Yes.
and a envelope, I don't know,
It's like a
question mark,
scale. Okay. Yeah.
League of Women Voters, Dearborn
Yeah.
Heights.
Yeah.
And then the next thing is view, League.
No, I don't have that. I don't have view. All I've got way over to the left is the logo for the National League. Unless it's,
Oh,
there's a house. Is it the house?
No, it would be
House, maybe?
further left. I think the house is attached to the league name.
Okay, well, I
You
don't
need
know.
somebody to add you as one of the officers, membership or chairman.
No, I want to get to the normal member stuff.
Yeah,
Well,
Sounds like
if
you
you
might
don't have
need to-
anything there, that is the normal member stuff, just leadership, league resources, and league web.
But I see,
But
I can't find that. That's
she
what I'm
can't
saying.
find that. She doesn't have a view of league member. You need to fill out a job form.
Yeah,
Yeah, it
Huh.
sounds like you're not a member, quote unquote.
She
Oh.
is.
it says active. Yeah.
But as
Well,
far
you-
as the
you-
view, you're not
Well-
able to access the member view. I think that's what she was referring to there.
Apparently not.
Yeah.
We have a member in our leadership list who we can't find their membership record. So my guess is you might have something similar going on in your back end. We're gonna have to
No.
get that resolved.
Yeah, we have one like that as well, but Mary Jo shows up.
Yeah. Okay,
I
thank
mean,
you.
they show up in the leadership list. I just am guessing, obviously I can't log in as them, but I'm guessing they might have that same problem when they went to log in to Chapter Spot. They would only see the admin. I don't know.
And another funky bug that I'm hoping they're working out there.
Okay, well,
And the
you
good thing is
answered,
it's not broken, but yeah.
so you answered my question. So thank you. I found it. I was
Oh, awesome.
I didn't realize I had to go to the member view. And when I go to the member view, my league website is there. When I'm on the admin view, or what's the other view? Yeah, the admin view, it doesn't show there.
Oh,
So
okay.
but that's fine. That's okay. So you answered my question. Thank you very much.
And we found out that Mary
That what?
Jo has a problem.
That's right.
And we found out Mary Jo has a,
One of many.
Well, this sounds more like a Chapter Spot problem than a Mary
Yes.
Jo
Okay.
problem.
Well,
I'll put it
just
on
because
them.
it was the website, I thought, okay, it's fair to ask, but okay.
Right.
Yeah.
No. And I don't mean it that way. I just
I
mean
know,
it's
I know,
not
I know.
your issue.
I know.
It is just one
it's
of
not a
many.
personal issue.
There you go. One of many
The
that
personal
National
issue is having to deal with me.
All right. Did anybody have any other questions? Pop back over to MyLO.
Thank you.
Yeah, no problem. We had a bit of a shorter session with the mix up. I apologize for that again. But like I said, I'll let you guys know if there's any change for session links going forward. Otherwise, assume that we are just using the same one as usual. Today was just a hiccup. All right, folks. Thank
Hey,
you
thank
as
you.
usual for
Thank
joining.
you. Bye.
Bye.
See you later.